You know those ultra luxury upgrades you see in multi-million dollar homes? The ones that look like they belong in a five-star hotel? Here is the hard truth. Some of them are just not worth the money. Today, I'm breaking down the most overrated luxury home upgrades I have seen in the Toronto market. The ones that drain your budget, add stress to your build or reno, and often don't even impress buyers when it's time to sell. Some might surprise you, some might even be your dream board. But by the end of this video, you will know exactly what's worth it and what to skip. Let's dive in. Indoor pools. They sound like a dream, right? Year-round swimming, spa vibes, and bragging rights built into your basement. But here is the reality. In Toronto, indoor pools are one of the most high maintenance features you can add to a home. You're not just adding a pool, you're adding commercial grade HVAC, dehumidifiers, ventilation systems, and special flooring just to battle humidity. The operational cost alone can hit $25,000 to $40,000 per year, and that's assuming nothing breaks. In heritage homes or wood frame construction, moisture issues can be a silent killer. I have seen drywall crumble, millwork warp, and entire basements redone due to improper sealing. Unless swimming is central to your lifestyle and you're committed to long-term maintenance, this isn't a flex. It's a future headache. You have seen them. Tiered velvet seating, 7.2 surround sound, blackout curtains, popcorn bar. Yes, I'm talking about home theaters. They look amazing, but here is the truth. Most families aren't using them. With streaming services and open concept living, people are watching shows in the great room, not retreating to a dedicated wing. A well-designed media space? Yes, a 12-seat cinema. It sounds great until the projector bulb burns out and no one knows how to replace it. If you are not a cinephile, repurpose that space into a wellness room, gym, or hybrid office. You will use it more and future buyers will thank you. Lacanche stoves, Murano chandeliers, hand-painted Moroccan zillage tiles. These are exquisite and incredibly personal. What feels like luxury to you might feel overwhelming, ornate, or even impractical to a buyer. In one listing I previewed, the kitchen had $80,000 in custom-built cabinetry imported from Italy. Gorgeous. But every buyer who toured it said love the layout, but the color? No. Stick with timeless tactile materials. Think rift-cut white oak, unlacquered brass, honed marble. These speak to luxury without screaming it. Here is where some luxury homes turn into IT departments. I've toured homes with 13 remotes, custom-coded apps, even dedicated server closets. And the owners still couldn't dim the dining room lights. Today's luxury buyers want automation, not frustration. Stick to platforms like Lutron, Control4, Savant, or simple high-end Nest ecosystem. User-friendly, reliable, serviceable. Remember, luxury is ease, not a 2-hour training session just to close the blinds. In one $8.2 million listing in Lawrence Park, the seller built a 1,500-bottle wine cellar. Custom glass enclosure, LED lit shelving, separate temperature zones. The buyer didn't even drink wine. He turned it into a cigar lounge. Unless you are a collector, this space is better used as a tasting bar, back pantry, or hidden storage. Even better, go for a wine wall. Integrate it into your kitchen or dining area. Same aesthetic value, far more use. We love the idea of his and her closets, bathrooms, even dressing rooms. But in practice, you are adding cost, complexity, and carving up your most valuable square footage. I recently consulted on a primary suite where each person had their own bathroom, and neither one was large enough to fit a freestanding tub. Instead, design a shared ensuite that feels luxurious for two, Double vanities, private WC, walk-in steam shower, radiant floors, done. You know what's not fun? Finding out your $200 per square foot exotic wood flooring can't be refinished because no one in Canada stocks it anymore. Sapel, zebra wood, bubinga, gorgeous, but impractical. Same with stone like onyx or aventurine, soft, sensitive to acid, and prone to etching. Luxury should be stunning and livable. Choose materials that wear beautifully. European white oak, quartzite, or Hone limestone, elegant and maintainable. You've seen them, 12 burner ranges, pot fillers, salamander broilers, walk-in fridge, and then you find out the owners use the microwave more than the stove. Unless you cook professionally or host regularly, you don't need a commercial grade kitchen. A thoughtfully designed chef's kitchen with high-end appliances, proper workflow, and real storage will serve you much better and cost a lot less. Here in Toronto, we get 4 to 5 usable months outdoors. Yet, people still build full outdoor kitchens with built-in grills, pizza ovens, and beer taps only to use them twice a season. Add in weatherproof cabinetry, plumbing, and gas lines, and you're looking at 50 to 100,000 for a space that you will use on long weekends. Want impact? Install a compact outdoor bar with a built-in barbecue, a covered pergola, and infrared heaters. You'll use it more, and future buyers will too. Double rain showers, fully slabbed walls in pink onyx, tech toilets with LED mode lighting. They sound amazing, but they cost a fortune, require custom installation, and are often polarizing. I've seen buyers walk away from homes because they didn't want to deal with the plumbing. Stick to spa-like finishes that feel calm and elevated, not overwhelming. Walk-in showers, steam, oversized vanities, radiant flooring, and quality tile go a long way. Pet showers, built-in grooming stations, doggy drawing closets. Adorable. But unless you bathe your pup weekly, most of these become expensive coat closets. Instead, add a flexible mudroom with floor drains, hose hookups, and waterproof tile. Way more usable, and it won't confuse future buyers. You build the perfect garage gym. Rubber floors, mirrors, ceiling-mounted fans. Then you end up back at Equinox because the lighting in your garage is depressing. A garage gym can work, but it needs insulation, heating or cooling, ventilation, and inspiration. For the same budget, create a wellness loft on second floor, let's say, with natural light, yoga weights, meditation, Peloton. Now that gets used. I once had a couple who spent $300,000 on a designer kitchen. Lacanche range, marble slabs, brass, everything. But they skipped pantry pullouts, outlet placement, and warming drawers because the aesthetic got too cluttered. 6 months in, they were reheating everything in the microwave and using the laundry room to store dry goods. Their words, "It's beautiful, but it's not us." Here are some suggestions. Heated driveways and bathroom floors. Toronto winters, enough said. Proper mudroom and storage zones. Function meets polish. Elevator rough-ins, aging in place is luxury too. Soundproofing between floors for sanity and resale. Convertible rooms. Think flex, office, guest suite, not a music room no one plays in. Natural light, layout flow. The most underrated luxury of all. Luxury is personal, but it should never be performative. Before you commit to high-end upgrades, ask yourself, will I use this weekly? Is it timeless or trendy? Will it add value to my life and my resale? If you are building or renovating a luxury home in Toronto and want to avoid costly missteps, let's connect. I work with high-level professionals who want elegance without overwhelm. Together, we'll prioritize the features that elevate your everyday, and skip the ones that only look good on Pinterest. Hit subscribe for more high impact real estate insights, and don't miss next week's episode, The Best Luxury Home Designers in Toronto. We are going behind the scenes with the top creatives redefining what luxury feels like in this city.